Hello. I was paying attention, I would have transitioned it over when the song ended. But I sort of just zoned out, staring at Midgard Summer flying around. And I look over and I'm just like, I should probably actually start the stream. So, anyway. Oh, it would also help if I tabbed into the game. Potentially. Why is my controller not working? Anyway. We are... Actually, hang on. Is this on? Yes. It is on. So far, not dropped any frames. Beautiful. That's what we want to see. So, we are running around in Galamold. We heard there was some Azdaja energy over here. Vrtra with his dragon sensed Azdaja was here for like a second, so we gotta go check it out. We show up in Garlemald and we find out there's Voidsen everywhere. It's super weird and a little dangerous. Zero goes and fights some Voidsen to protect people who are attacking Garleans. Gets beat up a bit but lives. Nice touch, actually, having her scythe in her hat here, over on the side. But everything's safe and happy, and we are fixing the vehicle that's going to take us to the dungeon. So we'll imminently be going there. There it is. As Alice said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That would not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Nothing will possibly go wrong. Also, hello, Crobat. Alright. Sure, we're gonna stand. We're gonna have a standy, not a city. Talking about this and that. What the twins? Oh, Zero's fine again. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. Alright, we must thank you again. Many are still alive because of you, those soldiers not least of all. Everybody's happy with Zero, she doesn't understand. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of Voidsen en route to the Snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. Estinien and Sistola. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the Voidsen that came our way. Thankfully, they stay dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how we came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For Voidsen to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapas Manalis as you intend. What is the state of the Snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vrtra is with the engineer who's hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in ceruleum? Zero would join us as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I'll do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I'd also like to join you in tracing the Voidsen to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us, between people in the contingent, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here, Alphino. Alright. You're all the way down there, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So, going to Camp Broken Glass is not going to make this faster. But we will fly. Come, Midgard Stormer, father of dragons. We're gonna go there. All the way south. Then we're gonna run Lapis Lazuli. Ah, Snooty's not here. I must have missed my window. I see him. Nope, draw distance not there yet. There they are. Look for the orderly mob. What do you got? You have to go to such lengths to traverse a single mountain. The people of this land do not have easy lives. Mammoth is an apt name for the craft. Its prodigious size made defending it difficult, but it came through unscathed. Vrtra insisted on staying behind to guard the snowcraft. He's anxious to get that mountain, and understandably so. Good to see you safe and well. The craft stands ready. I am pleased to say our engineer friend has worked tirelessly. His zeal a match for any of my alchemists. Yes, avoid the blah, blah, blah. By the engineer is safe. I'd never forgive myself for something, yes. Timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. Oh, he's gonna drive. Doing a prey. Bang! A new regular duty is an added to duty finder. Alright, what do we got? There is indeed a void gate, then there will be void sent and not merely lesser ones. Be on your guard. Yeah, thank you, Zero. Once aboard the Mammoth, we will all need to change into attire more suitable for combat. It can be no coincidence that a void gate is opened where Vrtra sends his sister. In all likelihood, something is in the offing, and we must be prepared. I don't make a habit of fighting a top Magitech, but it shouldn't be any more difficult than doing so astride a dragon. I welcome the change of pace. Alright, yes. As we hopefully demonstrated, we're still capable of holding our own in battle, which is to say, please don't hesitate to rely on us. We've got a big group here. The Spirit Engineer is in combat. We could do a duty roulette. When we find whoever's responsible for unleashing the void set, it's going to give them a piece of my mind. Alright. Who are we bringing? Oh, Varshan has to be tank. Oh, Stoll doesn't want to be DPS. Stoll doesn't want to be healer.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Oh, shut up.
Together then.
Alright. So really, we have to pick our DPS. I was hoping to dump Alfino, have Ishtola on White Mage, and then bring Zero. Well, theoretically, the meta would be to bring Ishtola anyway.
If you insist. If you insist.
This is annoying. I didn't look this up. This is also where when I was running this crap as a tank, this was super easy. You just tell Varshan to take a city, and then I think that's what I did. I brought Zero and Ashtola back in the day, and then just whatever. I mean, this is Zero's arc, I guess. I wanted Ashtola for the damage. I want to get the max rank on the doll. Zero, don't let me down, all right? Trusting you, Zero. My precious purse. We're just gonna drive the fight platform right to the dungeon. Now we get it. We gotta walk forward, right? We're here! Why are we not hitting? Weird.
Out of my way.
I feel like it's been forever since I played this. I don't know why. So if I remember correctly, you do sort of get a little bit of help when we do this as trusts. Oh, claw, hang on a minute.
No mercy.
I think that you can get the max level if you do this as a trust, but you do it properly. And then if you want to do it like in with normal, ow, what are you doing? Kind of doing DPS. I'm trying to talk to chat. Basically, if you run this in a dungeon, like you've got to have all of your crap together, and you have to do all the mechanics perfectly to get max rank. And I think there might be a cap on that. Conversely, if you do this as a trust, you'll get like a higher level than you would normally because you're running a trust. Somebody could look this up. Somebody, not me. Open door. Varshan's a gladiator. What are you doing, Varshan? Get your chapstone on. I trust someone else to look it up. Relatable. Squeak, bleat. Oh no, it's the blood guard. Flying sword to opponent. Noisy over there.
No mercy.
This is a fun boss fight. Actually, all the fights in this place are pretty good.
Got you!
No mercy.
Too busy staring at the stampede. Pay attention to what I was doing. Only Tattoo knows what I did wrong. How did I not hit? Controller, hello? No, we're fine, never mind. I thought he was gonna do this first. Alpha, no. Let's say you just gotta leave everybody at mid-health. Interesting choice, buddy. Yes, Alf, you know, you absolutely must be in melee. She gets her own communio. Battle dance materia, oh my god! Oh, I might, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna level. I thought I was gonna level. I might level. I might be close. Man, I got this sneeze. It's just like halfway in the back. It's like I'm reaching up to mute, and I'm just like, come on, I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna suck. And then just went into hiding. I'm like, come on. In or out?
You cannot stop us.
Target something, God. Invalid target! If he's not invalid, who is? Oh, you can't hit this void scent with Shoha. You need to find another one. Okay. Technically, it's a gain on 3. Oh, it's far enough. You can't go any further. But I live here. Nope, it's far enough. I loved coming here the first time around. Looking at all the buildings. I read all the notes. You're flipping out. Look, it's a Reaper Jobstone crystal. Look, Vegeta. I think you get a wind-up Cagnazzo out of here? Cagnazzo. Maybe it'll drop. Maybe it'll be silly, funny. Treasure coffer. I already know I'm gonna bollocks this up, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm feeling it. I'm too worked up, too tired. Goth chick, everybody. I need to start doing this rotation better. Alright, where are you guys standing? I guess I'm here, that's fine.
Out of my way.
Was cool, I would have been meditating. I do not trust that snapshot.
Far enough. Darkness take you.
There it is. An equal to Drusilla extraordinary. That line does not happen in normal playing with other players. I forgot True North. Hitting that is. If I was gonna do something that wasn't just MSQ on this, I would need to get into the habit of popping True North on the controller. But it's the facing. I feel like I'm good enough that I can do that for raid wides, but being able to do it for True North is not quite there yet. I do think about it though. Every time I'm not standing in the right spot for a position, I'm just like, you can pop True North. It's right there on the other button facing. Remember correctly, Drusilla, maybe the name of the Reaper trainer? It's sort of a little, oh, hello. Just accidentally hit it that time. Satana. Almost there. Gotta talk to Varshan about this positioning. Vrtra, come on. Drag him towards the DPS. This is pretty cool. The vista of ceruleum. And then the void gate in the background.
No mercy.
I like how all three of them are hitting that other one, and I'm just hitting this one, and my damage is still better. There. There it is. How was that so hard? Brain just forgot how to play a video game for a half second there. Then I remembered. Ha 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 ha. Fools, you have given me a DPS increase. There we go. Barge down with the correct movement that time. Incorrect movement that time. Thought he learned. Ah, it was a fluke.
Out of my way.
Heidi materia! Oh, being spoiled. Alright, it's time for the boy.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Khadgar.
Absolute unit. It's like if Barbaricio wasn't in this, he would be the coolest one. He's the like 99% cool, and then Barbaricio's is 100% cool. And then Scarmiglione is just my personal favorite from 4. And then Rubicante's there. I'm joking, he's fine too. They're all good. They're all good for their own reasons. It's a very good cast.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourself.
There, did it correctly. Finally.
I bring my all to bear.
Where are we doing? That side? Okay, we're fine.
Great deep of blackest terror.
Right here? Is it right here? A little bit? Let's find out. Haha!
You really must try harder.
Come on. Okay, you bastards better come over here. Oh, hang on a minute. My bad, guys. Hang on, I got it. There we go.
No more games! Be swallowed by the tide!
Woo! Maximum!
I am of the first strike! How do you like this?
What? What happened? I pressed the B button.
Good, good. A fitting
Oh, hang on a minute. We're doing it again. The aura farm.
I am of the first brood.
Oh, it still counts. Good.
That's far enough.
Why are you still alive?
You cannot stop us!
All right, let's kill him now. I just wanted my meditate farming. Oh, I'll screw it up at the end. Oh, the fierce look. We're not happy, we're mad. We're angry. We're angry. Scene avoids him with sets command over water. They can open so large a gate is troubling. I feel your presence, sister. Where are you? That was a challenge. Not in this side? There it is. So go easy another arts feed. Alfino. Alfino. There it is. See, Cagnazzo. Cagnazzo. Bottoms!
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo.
Cagnazzo.
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Azdaja?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him.
His teeth are wobbly.
A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great throne.
See you, King.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Azdaja, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent. Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Why does he look so defeated? We are close to finding his sister, are we not? At least he goes so far as to use Azdaja's eye as bait. What could they be after? Ah, Cognazzo, what a badass. A Rogadin's Rogadin. So you have discovered the source of the Void Scent outbreak in Garlem. A gate forced open from the void. Barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewhere, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alec, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat could be possible from within the void. One need but have a requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Viola's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Azdaja's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate, it does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Azdaja vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cognazzo's part in it that he had finished? Mystery. Oh, options. Fending, maiming, or striking coffer. Maiming. Now we can go to the dungeon whenever we want, Hystral. If Cognazzo's intent was for his parting words to give us pause, then he has succeeded. To embrace death, to find satisfaction in oblivion. Perhaps it is indeed true that many Void Scent yearn to return to the life stream. Yep. The eye explains how they managed to cross over. We still don't know why they chose this time and place for an incursion. But it's become a view that even your eye should be so spent of ether. Cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how can I find her? What must I do? I appreciate you're upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, you may consider how to proceed with your search. Calm your shit, says Estinien. Alright, we're out of here. We're done. He needs to compose. He needs to compose ya. The boy's just not composed. Do this mount up in here? They do! Haha! Woo! I do enjoy the aesthetics of this place, otherwise I'd be like, why are we running back through the dungeon? Just teleport us out. Just dump us here. Needed that runtime. Be comforted in the knowledge that the Void Gate is closed and that the people of Garlemald need fear the Void sent hordes no longer. Here to help Alphino and Ali say there's little else of interest here. You Vrtra B, he needs time alone with his thoughts. Oh, you've come too. Hi, thanks, yeah, I'm here. Vrtra needs mode himself. Just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Void Sent. I doubt we'll see any more now. The gate has been closed. Sir Alphino, he set sights on the ceruleum spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff in the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep peoples warm for a good while. We managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting ceruleum, and they're about to return to the spring. If you have a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Barrels accrued. Any suitable containers to the spring and then back to snowcraft. Let's talk to 3 barrels. You look finding that barrel's dilapidated. Welcome change to have Zero helping of her own volition. Perhaps he's finally beginning to trust us. Oh, that one's sturdy, guys. Feeling good about this one. Well suited to repurposing would be a fine choice. Yeah. Now we get to run back. Hello, dolls. Dolls. Dolls of steel. God. That's padding now. Shove your face in there, guys. Zero. You know, fill the brim with ceruleum. Others ask to remain here in the event they find more. There we go. Now we cutscene it. Filled to the brim with ceruleum, mishandling of this container may result in severe burns or the death of your loved ones. That'll do it. Snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. Sure. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Let's watch them come back. Estinien.
Is Vrtra not back yet?
There he is. He's sad.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Azdaja's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Together!
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Azdaja herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Everybody's nodding at each other.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Azdaja, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
Yeah, we get to fight him.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I've been thinking about the eye, though. I'm guessing that because it's depleted, we can't use it later. Because it always bothers me that, well, spoilers, that Vrtra will only have one eye going forward. And I'm just like, you can't put another one in? But I guess this one is just dead. It's just sucked dry. I'm not your keeper, nor do I know what you expect of me, but I will keep my word. It was good seeing you again. Hope you remember to call on us sooner the next time. Blah, blah, blah. Vrtra has quelled the tempest within his heart. He should be fine. Yeah, no longer carries her will. I feel like he could put up... I don't know. just go to somebody, to another dragon and just pop his eye out? It's always bothered me. Azdaja's eyes and succumb to the dark and speaks of her incredible resilience. Oh, I missed the second part of that. No, doesn't matter. Bout of melancholy. To be so easily shaken, ill becomes a great worm. Actually, it defines a great worm, but never mind. You've remained at my side, never offered me support and encouragement. I haven't the words to think. Yeah, yeah, it was just in the moment when they held the eye, I'm like, why didn't we pop that in the socket? In either of their sockets, really, but I think the answer is no longer carries will. Yeah, I don't know. Cause what I guess further spoilers, I don't know. We all know the story here, right? It bothers me to think about how Vrtra just loses the one eye. And then whenever Varshan's walking around, he's basically just blind. Like, obviously he's not defenseless, but like you can't just, I don't know, get like a crystal ball and just like pop it in there. I feel like there's answers to this. This is what keeps me up at night. The poor Vrtra is just sitting blind in his on his little stage. Somebody could sneak up on him. It's rude. Anyway. All right, we're gonna part ways. I have every faith in you. We'll pray for your safety all the same. Glad we had the chance to talk, Khadgar, until next time. Yeah. I mean, the whole eye thing... And then Nidgogg has one eye, then he has two eyes, and he has no eyes, and Ilberd has two eyes, and then Ilberd has no eyes. I would accept a fake eye. Like one, it's just like, it's not a lot of ether in here, but at least I can see what's in front of me. I don't know. I just probably just need to not be bent out of shape. Casting. Yeah, I mean, that's... Anyway. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here has been settled, yes, but first we should return to Radz-at-Han. When everyone's ready, let's convene at the cutscene room. The depleted eye would at least be able to be yeah. So I mean, this is so like we're going like deeper and deeper into the realm of speculation, and that maybe Vrtra has some sort of like ether echolocation. I mean, also like, what are you gonna do to Vrtra, right? You're like, haha, he has no eyes. Now I can, what? Poke him with a stick? Come on. But it sucks. I think my headcanon from now on is that he's just gonna have like a monocle or like a glass eye. I mean, in D&D, freaking D&D, you can have a glass eye that you can use as a real eye, as like a magic item. I don't know. These are the things that bother me. Poor dragon just lying there, defenseless.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Azdaja's legacy.
Estinien's looking that frame, he's just like, oh, that's cool. Oh wait, yeah, that's bad, it's bad.
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
That's a fair counterpoint. Estinien has a very specialized dragon poking stick. A little more reason for the glass eye. I don't know. Like, we could just go to Nidhana and be like, can you make a fake eye? And you'd get like one with all sorts of like decorations and crap on it you don't need.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom!
A boom.
A massive fiend then took to the skies! Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I think this is just going to be my headcanon.
I see.
Because I'm
Our
so
thanks
bent
for the
out of
warning,
shape
and
over
do
this.
not let us keep you.
That just Nidhana made Vrtra an eye of alchemy. And he just pops that in the socket. And then, so like, when he's running around as Varshan, afterwards, it's just like, he's got the one eye that he can look at his palace room, his satrap room, and then the other eye is in him. And everything's fine.
Buffalo Isle is connected to Azdaja's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
Our lamp shading gets weak in the patch content. I mean, the people who already know that Vrtra's a large dragon, the same people who watch Vrtra beat the crap out of things during the end times, yeah, we can't have him flying around. We gotta run on foot, guys. Let's close this plot hole with some like
You are right.
floss.
I will gather my soldiers and search the isle for casualties. The fiend, I leave to you.
How sick would
The
it be?
hunt will go more swiftly with
Rubicante versus
help.
Vrtra.
Zero. Might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well.
Then Estinien and I will make for Azdaja's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response.
There's only so much you can anticipate Fire 4.
Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
Hi, Zero. We know the fiend is headed north. It still leaves a lot of ground for us, for you to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I know people may have seen something. Let's go north. The great work and the encampment at the Hamsa Hatchery. Both places are to the north, and people there may have indeed seen something. Alright. Thank goodness for flying. Ah. So logistically, it is cool that we do fight on the big sword in the background. up leveling. I thought I did the math, and I'm like, I think I'm a couple million off. Lo and behold. It's fine, I'm already 93. I'll probably be 94, maybe 95 going into Dawn Trail. And I'm not going to need to get to 100. If I do get to 100, that'd be cool, I guess. I have to worry about... What gear do I get her? I'll have to check what's cheap. Saw the light over at the Buffalo Remnants 2, did you? We sent scouts to investigate. They've yet to report back. We will continue to keep a watch here if you and blah blah blah. Fisherman saw a fiend emerge from Buffalo Remnants for heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Khadgar. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Let's talk to the PS2 man himself. Come to investigate the explosion. You've yet to ascertain precisely what happened or information you can share with us. It's flying. Fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Khadgar. By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner... Never mind, there's no time to waste. Give me money. So concerned with the explosion, we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. So alert command at once and instruct people to seek shelter. Their way to the tap of Khadgar. Go there and investigate. Again, you're more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish, then we will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of Khadgar. I myself am not familiar with the mountain path, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Like that guy. Oh, it's a fate's up. We wish to climb Khadgar. You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There's an earthquake earlier and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path of the summit may be blocked. If you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with another guy. Gotta remember the jog meta. The jog meta is real. Where is it? It's in there. How to reach the top of Khadgar. After what has happened, this would be the last place anyone sane would want to be. Do I look sane to you, buddy? Yes, I'm familiar with another route that should still be passable as long as I'm afraid of heights you see and use it to build up my courage. I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you where the route starts, but no further, alright? Proceed to Khadgar. With apex crystals in hand. It's so pretty. I have a phone call. Well, that was a worry of light.
Can you hear me?
No.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
They blew up our
This was
portal.
their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Azdaja's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here.
We've been
To
bamboozled.
reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
You know what triangles are? Asking for a friend. Don't ask me what squares are. We did Vortal for that. Yeah. Calling Snooty.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume.
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Mumbling into your cloak, speak up.
A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled.
His ambition.
Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
Don't threaten the Warrior of Light with a good time.
I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Sort of just ditched Zero, didn't we? Wrapped up in things. You go back to the great work and bring her hide? Nah. Think she just figures it out on her own? Alright, let's see how bad this is. Mount Ordeals. More than 30 minutes! Alright. Off we go on a merry journey. Away from our home. Is it another data center? The one with people in it. I don't know when the cross data server queue is gonna come in, but it's gonna be nice. Server's currently congested. Certainly is allergy season around here, ain't it? So we just went right into it. I thought it was a little bit of a longer build-up, but I guess he just sort of points at you, points at the arena, and says, "Let's go." And then, of course, we're like, "Hell yeah!" This song, by the way, absolutely sick. Obviously, it's based off of the original one, etc., etc. Slaps like hell, though. 21 minutes! Goodness gracious. You see Khadgar, you look at Glamour Plate. It's how you live. It's how you live your life. 21 minutes. Ugh. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I got this music kicking. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the great work. Let Zero know. Let's close this plot hole right up. And then we'll ask Nidhana about that eye. We'll take care of all of our problems. We got time. We got time. I can fly in a straight line. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have 21 minutes. Ugh. A little brutal. So I only have this, Golbez and Zeromus. And then theoretically, that's all the queuing I'll need to do for the foreseeable future. That stupid stonework instantaneously. Zero. We're gonna go fight Rubicante. Where are Zero? I'm doing a bit now, I guess. Nope. XCVIII. All right, let's go. What mount did you get? Oh, he's talking to this guy and he sent this out. Back to Khadgar. Oh, you got a cash shop mount. All right. I like it when the red dots just climb up something. Even if you get up here. Alright, it's Khadgar's a little bit enclosed, but it doesn't need to be too crazy big. Alright, hang on. Pop it open. Papa. Papa. There's all that money. Augmented Lunar's Envoy. Ain't bad. I have the Luna's Envoy fending set. I never really did a look at every piece of gear in the game for glam thing when they unlocked all of the. Hang on a sec. When they unlocked all of the job gears for glamours. That is a project. I have been starting to mix and match though. Gloves and boots in particular. Sometimes you can find something in one role that another role looks good in, or sort of helps complete a set nicely. Just doing it for cash. It's all going to be converted into aetheryte funds. Luna's Envoy isn't the last. I don't think. This one. Yeah, 645. So Luna's Envoy would have been the second set, and then I think it was Credendum was the final Tombstone set from Endwalker. Which would have been 660? So? $650. Then upgrades to 660. Credendum set's all right. Yeah, through my head. This is a Radiant set. Oh, wait a minute. Luna's Envoy. Oh, no, that's 3 Tombstone sets. Radiant, Luna's Envoy, and Credendum. And I think, the FF4 glams, I think, were the crafted gear, the first level of crafted gear, and then there was Renescada? Something like that. I'm putting Rydia's small green dress on a big Hrothgar. Fuzzy. You can, though, if you really want to. Let's see. So they had the brass set, which was steampunkish. 4 glams of the original set of not great Tombstone gear, I think. Oh, that's right. It was the tier 2 Tombstone set, and then the tier 1 was the Radiant set. I forget that they do that. Yeah, so you bought that with the lesser Tombstones. I knew it was a Tombstone set, but I'm like, no, but it was Radiant and then Luna's Envoy and then Credendum. So I was like, those are the 3. I confused myself. That's the premium Tombstone set is those 3. And then the FF4 glams, it was a Tombstone set. That part was right. I'd look it up right now, but I don't have any crafting. I can't craft on Viola. Yeah. Yeah, so the brass, it was the brass set is the most recent Tombstones. Before that was the FF9 set, for lack of a better phrasing. And then it was the Radiant Guard sets. The lesser Tombstone set in Dawntrail, those outfits are actually kind of sick. The caster ones are gangbusters. I think I picked up the striking ones too. And the maiming ones. There's some really good stuff in there. Yeah, Neo Kingdom is the name of it. Neo Kingdom, definitely farm that up for glamour, because there's at least 3 sets in there that are just really good. Yeah, the Radiant stuff's alright. They have some good fashion sense. And Tuli Khalal. And then the second Tombstone set is basically how much do you like Final Fantasy IX? The answer is a lot. Well, we've got good news. And then it's how much do you like steampunk? If so, I've got good news. I have to relook at the brass set. Neos are hot marks, yes. Also, the first set of Tombstone gear, the Radiant Host set, are marks. The basically, you have one set that's the good tombstones, and then you have one set that's the not good tombstones. And then when the new sets come out, they sort of kick everything down the line. So when Vrtra comes out, there's going to be a lesser tombstone set, and then there's going to be the premium tombstone set. And then when 8.2 comes out, the greater tombstone set becomes the lesser tombstone set, and then the lesser tombstone set goes over to Huntmark currency. Which, if it's nuts again in Vrtra, I'm just gonna say they gave up the ghost. Should be a different currency. I don't care. The bicolor gemstones hasn't changed over either, which... fine, I guess. Wouldn't mind that, but I'm not torn up about it. There's a precedence of having new hunt currencies. Theoretically, it makes it easier to have more things be nuts, that it's just all nuts. When I do my weekly hunt marks, I just can double, triple up instead of just singling up or having to do dailies. Ugh. Not unless I'm leveling. "27 minutes. Oh my god, it's climbing. It's climbing here. This is brutal. So be it. I know what I can do. Where is it? Election. I lost Nerdy. Aru, Signs of Seventh Dawn. Oh, okay. A little entry on ceruleum now. Slay the Spire 2 on the side window while we wait. Tempting. No, the problem with that is that I start playing Slay the Spire 2, and there's a very real chance that the queue pops that I hit cancel and continue to play Slay the Spire 2. But extremely real chance. Like, sorry, this is now Oh, shit. Actually, I put my controller down to get the mouse to have a serious thought about clicking up Split Aspire 2. And Q pops. The game knew. The game knew that if it didn't, that it had about 2 minutes before I just started playing card games. All right. Ugh. I don't know why I'm getting sit up. It's freaking Rubicante. It's polite. It's polite. Here we go. BGM 100, everybody. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me help this out. There we go, guys. It's gonna hit you.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Okay. You tanks have to figure this shit out.
The Archfiend of Fire has no equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels. Dark flames to me.
Everybody ready for limit cut?
Flames to lick at your heels.
Bulls at everybody. Ah, damn it. I'm still just barely in it. Oh. Alright, I gotta focus up.
You strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame.
I saw a wing!
You are the first to behold this form. The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate.
A hit? What world? Why?
To ashes with you. Tear you asunder!
Get them to break 3. Yeah, might as well.
Flames to lick at your feet.
And there it goes. Ah. That was a number 3 the entire way through. That felt good. Nope, that one. Oh, I got 2 comms! Too strong for this game.
It seems I was a step too slow.
May have ditched you back in the great work. We looked for you, weren't there? Right, let me put the desktop audio back down. It's like right there.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
What is it you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Speak, or I'll just do a flashback. I wish to open my cloak to you once more. Also, I hope Snooty's 40k stuff is going well. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath, since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were, and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
Lip cloak counter. I was licking his heels the whole time. Distracted him so that I did top damage.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause.
Almost hit the camera there, buddy. Watch out.
A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
I did have strength
In
worthy of
this
pride.
world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things.
What?
But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I'm already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why you're telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
And we're out. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. Unless I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. Future you strive for is the one I wish to see, and I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. Savage aim. God's Revel lands trouble. It's the name of the patch. Is the last quest. Nothing more for us here. What of Azdaja's legacy? Has there been word from Ishtola and the others? They blew it up. I see. Frustrating, perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to the cutscene room and rejoin the others. Mega Duda! Alright. Everybody's already in the cutscene room. Yeah, we killed it at Arts Fiend. What's up, guys? Stuck his eyeball back in. Carrots, peas and carrots.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
That was top DPS.
Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
That's bad. Or, that's bad.
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Don't you mean he must need more time? I cracked myself up.
The days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
Vrtra's side is still scraped up.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I don't know how long, like an entire flank of dragon scales. It would take a while to grow back, I guess.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Do push-ups.
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
Power of friendship. Or something else? Lest.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Nobody tell him. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand was dead nor been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Azdaja's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. Diva's end such a ruthless foe is unpredictable. Blah. We'll get there. Give me a cutscene. Thank you. And up to the moon. The end of the patch, that means we get another monologue out of Golbez. Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th.
Khadgar and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
To the end? Azdaja doesn't like the pun. Understandable. I've been trying to get a good look at that other eye socket to make sure she didn't have one. Planet is messed up.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Ta-da. Oh. We got Fiend Slayer. Ain't bad. I don't remember that one. Fiends pull that one out for a rainy day. All right. I'm gonna 6.4. Good to hear from Ishtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinien has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers nary a grumble. As for Zero, something the matter? Viola paid us a visit, and I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? To replenish my ether. Would you like to come? Let's eat. We feast. Rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. Yeah, let's go. But Aaron a run at the bazaar first. You buy that. You buy the cart. Or the merry merchant. Picking up some more spice. Marai told me to do so before my next visit. Mr. Zira has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us can keep up with her. Just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mahan can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mr. Zero's as usual? To help keep things interesting, what do you say? You appreciate the nuance of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Selection of spice. Aromatic black corns. Coarse shadow flakes. Close my eyes. Yo. Lustrous crimson powder. Bright red in color, the powder is hot just to look at. Will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Fine choice. Don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Finally found that sneeze. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. Oh, what card did I get? I got the Rubicante card! Hang on a minute. Going into collection. Small sample of supremely stimulating seasoning. You tentatively place some of the spice in your tongue. Like glaze engulfs your mouth. Your reaction speaks volumes. I think I got the pepper last time. I don't remember what I got. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero, and do give Meride my regards. Might as well just make it burn the roof of your mouth clean off of it, right? You need that spicy spice.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
Glory be your downfall.
That much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it.
There is
would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
I feel like there is a functional limit to spice, but
a full kettle then.
I'm also not the kind of person who goes crazy for it.
We'll prepare it at once.
I feel like it's almost a hobby. Those crazy hot spices.
Your Excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
I'll have His Excellency's helping.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radz-at-Han, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime, for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Took our gloves off to eat.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radz-at-Han my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
And now we have our emotional recap.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
What is going on? What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
It burns! It burns!
They went over to the Manderville people and were like, we need to borrow you for a minute.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Millions are dead. Warrior of Light's badass, though. My whole life flashed before my eyes, and it was exhilarating. Now we got fruit drinks.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Marid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinien. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
I'm gonna ring the himbo bell. Anybody who's interested, come on, come on. Spicy Curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges may await, you are ready to face them head on. And with feeling! Please tell me it's a buff. Sure is. Spicy Circulation 22. Reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. I think they can hold their drink too, or at least can drink a little bit. Zero is satisfied. Not expecting somebody to take up the challenge, but I'm glad to see everyone enjoying themselves. Master Estinien is here. There it is. The anointed moment.
Estinien, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Got that sweat technology.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Click, click, click. Hang on a minute. There it is.
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
This game does make you hungry. By this point in the MSQ, you got to be careful. They made this wet tech. They will use it again. You no longer need to dig up a cutscene from the weapon project.
At last. We've been looking for you.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Urianger's assistance.
Y'shtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Azdaja and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Azdaja are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Yeah, the one of the opening cutscene, I think the cutscene that introduces the weapon project, I think it was 7th Legion Legatus, whatever the hell his name was. He was doing, I think he was also doing push-ups or some sort of calisthenics in the dark, and he was mysterious and sweating. Yeah, Power Weapons Rangers. Weapon Project was good stuff. It was a dark story. Which makes me even more curious about the Evangelion Alliance Raid series, because they sort of have to top themselves now. Which, to be fair, the Weapon Project was derivative of Evangelion, so now they're in this weird scenario where they're like nested. It's nested mechs. I don't know, we'll see.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography.
It also is just fun to go to the moon whenever you want.
And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Yeah, there are some of the side quest lines that don't have voice acting. You're just like, you guys could have destroyed it because the writing is so strong. We'll be getting to some of that stuff eventually.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Bringing back the weapons against the Evas would be cool. Like, there's a lot of things they can do. And for this kind of thing, like 9 times out of 10, you're just like, they're going to screw it up. There's no way. I'm like, I'll put trust in the 14 team, Dawn Trail notwithstanding, that you do something really cool with it. And also, like, the fact that they did the weapon project meant that they're big Ava fans. So, like, they have a reverence for the source material.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
I feel bad for the Watcher who's just there now.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radz-at-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil.
Alliterating, Ustola.
A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Wavelight's eyes are glazed over at this point.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac, and we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the Star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
Zero's been practicing the Stoic nod.
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
A camera sweep to the moon. The Dark Throne. Ooh, slow fade on the Dark Throne. We're milking it. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're in the room. No shortage of allies at her disposal. Blah blah blah. Oh, we're going right to the ether font. Well, one and all ready, and let us set forth the preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Accompany thee thither, then thence. Accompany thee thither, then thence. Lots of T's in that one in the Urianger. Thence return on our journey. Popping us out. Pooping us out. Where are we going? Over there? Oh, I guess the body's on the other side of town. Whatever. The High Crucible makes sense, actually. Fine, makes sense then. Anything silly? Nope. Alright, after this cutscene, we'll pack it in. Hello, Varshan. The striking simulacrum indeed, well suited the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Isdol's plan in greater detail. Stoic nods. Zero spaced out and forgot to nod. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentorum that we might gain direct passes to the moon on the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs, bless you, Oriange, accomplish 2 tasks. First is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the telephorized spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that its portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. So I'd like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? A likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Oh, hang on. No, we're committed in this direction. Alright. No, actually, this is a good stopping point. I don't know. I feel like we're just going to be chitty-chattying for a little bit while longer. So... we could probably just pack it in here. There's some fun times tonight. Some good cutscenes. A bit of mucking about as expected. Oh, good about that DPS, man. But thanks everybody for hanging out. More Sauros on Saturday. For the rest of June, I think the schedule's fine. Once you get into July, things are gonna be a bit more hectic. But more to come on that later. Thanks everybody again, and have a nice evening.